Most men don't know just how much power their hands really have when it comes to making a woman happy. With the right movements, a man's fingers alone can bring some women to a climax. This is because fingers are very flexible. They can bend, adjust their position, apply different amounts of pressure, and move in ways that a stiff object can't. That's what makes them such exact tools if used carefully. I'm Dr. Hannah Kim, a doctor who specializes in men's sexual health. In this guide, I'll explain a respectful, step-by-step method of using your hands so that your partner feels safe, valued, and very satisfied. There are two important things that must always come first. The first one is consent. Always ask your partner openly if they want you to touch them in a certain way. Keep talking to each other throughout. The second thing is preparation. Make sure your nails are trimmed and smooth. Wash your hands with warm water and soap and make sure to scrub under your nails. Remove any rings or jewelry. Keep a lubricant nearby that is unscented and water-based. Clean hands reduce the chance of tiny cuts and infections. Making every touch feel smoother and avoiding unwanted friction is what lubricant is for. For women, getting turned on isn't something that happens right away. It's a process that involves the whole body, not just the genitals. Start by showing affection to the rest of her body. Kiss her lips, then move down to her neck, collarbones, and arms. Run your hands slowly down her back and the sides of her thighs. As you get closer to the front of her thighs, slow down even more. With her clothes still on, rest your hand gently over her private area for a moment, then lift it away. Use your fingers to trace the edges of her underwear fabric. This kind of teasing increases blood flow to the clitoris, labia, and vaginal opening, making everything more responsive later on. Start by touching her through her underwear, then move to her bare skin once she's comfortable with it. Use your fingertips to outline the outer lips and thighs. When she's feeling okay with it, move to the inner lips. At first, avoid touching her clitoris directly. Instead, use light strokes to trace around the hood. Think of small circles, side-to-side motions, or oval patterns. Pay attention to her body language, her breathing, and any quiet sounds she makes. These are your clues that she's enjoying what you're doing. Every woman is different, but most like steady, predictable movements rather than sudden ones. Try circling your fingers slowly around the top of her clitoris, moving from top to bottom and back again in small figure eights. If she likes more direct contact, try using 2 fingers together. If she prefers a more focused touch, use just 1 finger. Check in with her every now and then by asking short questions. Does she like it softer or firmer? Faster or slower? Does she want you to move up or down? Natural wetness is a sign that she's getting aroused, but it doesn't always mean she's ready for penetration. So ask her first, do you want me to go inside? If she says yes, add some lubricant and start with just 1 finger. Never try to insert a dry finger. Instead, gently guide it into the vaginal opening and pause for a moment so she can relax. Use a gentle come here motion towards the front wall rather than quick thrusts. Fingers are great for applying pressure and changing angles, but they're not good for speed. Try moving your finger a little bit up, down, to the left, and to the right. If she becomes tense, pauses, or pulls back, stop or go back to light external touch. About 1 inch to 1.5 inches inside on the front of her belly, the tissue often feels soft. This area, called the G region, becomes more noticeable when she's turned on. Move your fingertip towards it with a slow, gentle motion. Start with light pressure and only increase it if she asks for it or her body leans in. Many women like steady, repeated strokes more than strong ones. Use your other hand to hold her hip, stroke her stomach, or keep rubbing her clitoris with your thumb. Combining stimulation can be very powerful. If she wants more sensation, twist slightly and slide in 2 lubed fingers together. Keep them curved so they stay in contact with the front wall. Inside, use small curves or come here motions while your other hand continues to stimulate her clitoris. Small movements are usually more effective than big ones. As she gets more turned on, being consistent is more important than being forceful. As she gets closer to reaching her peak, her body will start to send stronger signals. You'll notice her hips pressing against you, her breathing quickening, and her sounds becoming louder. Her thighs might start to tremble too. When you find the right pressure and speed that she's comfortable with, don't change it. If she says right there, treat it like a specific spot that you should aim for and maintain exactly the same rhythm until she's finished. Many women lose their climax because the stimulation is changed too soon. Some women enjoy different sensations, like hood strokes. To do this, use your 2 fingers in a V shape and gently slide them up and down over the clitoral hood without touching it directly. Move your fingers in an outer to inner wave, starting from the outer thighs, then moving to the inner thighs and the labia, and then back out again. This can help reset her sensitivity. Another technique is to use pressure hold. Rest your warm palm over her vulva with gentle pressure. This can be calming between the peaks of her climax. If you need to change positions, try angle shift. Place a pillow under her hips to tilt her pelvis, making it easier to reach the front wall. It's also essential to maintain clean hands and use a lubricant. If you move from anal touch to vaginal touch, make sure to wash your hands thoroughly or change your gloves. If she feels burning or pain, stop right away. Add more lotion and go back to touching her outside. Sharp pain is never okay. Gentle warmth might be fine, but only if she says it's okay. After she's had an orgasm, keep touching her gently, but reduce the pressure as her body relaxes. Many women like being held, touched along their sides, or having their hair stroked. Light massages on their thighs or belly can be soothing too. Offer her a glass of water. Later, ask her one simple question. What did you like most? That's the best way to know what to do next time. Not every woman gets an orgasm from inside stimulation, and that's perfectly normal. Some prefer just clitoral touch, while others like a mix. The only way to figure it out is to pay attention, ask her, and listen. And remember, feelings matter. When a woman feels safe, admired, and not rushed, her blood flow improves, her muscles relax, and she enjoys herself more. Your hands can be amazing tools if you use them patiently, carefully, and with precision. If you found this guide helpful, consider subscribing and sharing it with someone who values genuine, respectful advice on building intimacy. For men who want to support their own performance, there are natural supplements that can be helpful. Two that I often suggest are organic watermelon extract, which is rich in citrulline to help improve circulation and increase nitric oxide levels. Another option is an advanced formula combining tonkat ali, fenugreek, nettle, and citrulline. This formula is designed to support erections, stamina, testosterone levels, and overall prostate health. 1.2.